Hello there you guys, welcome to another of my videos. Going to be giving you my predictions for Manchester United's game against Barcelona at the Nou Camp. It's the Europa League round of 32 first leg. It is this Thursday. So I'm going to go for a draw. And the score, I'm going to go for 1-1. The goal scorer for Manchester United, I'm going to go for Marcus Rashford. And Barcelona's goal scorer, I'm going to go for Ferran Torres. So that is your predictions. On another video, I'll be giving you my predicted 11 for this game. This will be a tough game for Manchester United. Barcelona are a very good team. You know, they've got an ecstatic stadium. It holds around 100,000 fans. I heard Barcelona will not be playing at the Nou Camp in the 2003-2004 season. You know, Barcelona have got good players as well. You know, they've got the likes of Rafinha, who they got from Leeds. Ferran Torres, who they signed from Man City. Robert Lewandowski, he is old, but he's still a good player. He's a former Bayern Munich and Borussia Dortmund player. Ansu Fati, a long time ago, Manchester United were linked with him. Ansu Fati is an attacking player. Ousmane Dembele, he's still young, but can't say he's a good player. He hasn't played nowhere near as many games at Barcelona as he should have done, but he's injury prone, isn't he? And he's out with injury for the game this Thursday. Barcelona got Dembele from Borussia Dortmund in a deal worth 135 million with add-ons included. Before, Man United were tentatively linked with Ousmane Dembele. They got Frenkie de Jong, who's very good. Man United have been linked with him for quite some time. At one point, he was Erik ten Hag's #1 transfer target. And then, obviously, the rumours of Frenkie de Jong going to United died down because Man United decided to sign Casemiro and Christian Eriksen instead of Frenkie de Jong. He's versatile, is Frenkie de Jong, midfielder. Barcelona got him from Ajax in a deal worth around 65 million. Pedri, they've got him. Eric Garcia, former Man City player. Jordi Alba, you know, decent defender. Sergio Busquets, he's been out with injury. So they are a lot of the players that Barcelona do have. Like I've mentioned, they've lost players as well of Barcelona. You know, they lost Neymar. He went to PSG from Barcelona. He's the most expensive player in the world at the moment. PSG got him for around 200 million. Messi, of course, left Barcelona. And Barcelona are not as good as they were, you know, since he left. Barca were far superior when they had Messi. They're still a decent team, don't get me wrong. You know, Messi's at PSG. That's where he went from Barcelona. Barcelona lost Luis Suarez. They lost Junior Firpo. He went to Leeds from Barcelona. Lost Griezmann. I think Barcelona had him. Yes, they did. And now I think he's gone back out on loan to Atletico Madrid. They lost Hector Bellerin, he's now at Sporting Lisbon, but Barcelona did initially get him from Arsenal. They lost Philippe Coutinho. So they are players Barcelona have lost. The Barcelona manager, Xavi Hernandez, seems to be doing a really good job. Xavi Hernandez, he's under contract with Barcelona till 2024. He's been the Barcelona manager for over a year. He got appointed in as the Barcelona manager in November 2021. Xavi Hernandez was the one that replaced Ronald Koeman. Before Barcelona, Xavi Hernandez managed Al Sadd. Barcelona are enjoying a very good season in the La Liga. They're top of the La Liga. They've only lost one game this season. So it's looking likely they're going to win the La Liga this season. They recently beat Villarreal 1-0. I think the last time Manchester United beat Barcelona was in the Champions League semi-final back in 2008. It was 1-0. Paul Scholes scored a screamer. Manchester United played Barcelona in 2 Champions League finals in 2009-11. Unfortunately, Man United lost both finals. Manchester United played Barcelona in the Champions League knockout stages back in 2019. Barcelona won 4-0 on aggregate. It was 1-0 at Old Trafford and 3-0 at the Nou Camp. Manchester United are coming into this game on the back of a 2-0 win against Leeds at Elland Road. Manchester United scored twice in the final 10 minutes at Elland Road. You know, Marcus Rashford gave Man United the lead in the 80th minute. It was a very good header from Luke Shaw's cross. Rashford now has 21 goals in all competitions this season. Don't forget, Rashford scored in the game against Leeds at Old Trafford last Wednesday night. Erik ten Hag has mentioned that Rashford is one of the best in Europe. And Garnacho came off the bench and scored Manchester United's second goal. He beat Melee at his near post. Garnacho should have definitely scored in the game against Leeds at Old Trafford because he had a couple of good opportunities. After the win against Leeds, Erik ten Hag said that Man United will fight for the title. But in the last 2 games against Leeds, like I've mentioned, you know, ten Hag's got some decisions wrong, which obviously from now on needs to put right. In the game at Elland Road, he started Harry Maguire. It was Harry Maguire's first start in the league since January the 3rd. He shouldn't have started Maguire like I've mentioned, but he explained why he started Maguire. Maguire was playing alongside Luke Shaw at centre-half. So obviously Varane and Martinez were dropped. Martinez though did come on in the game. And in the game at Old Trafford against Leeds last Wednesday night, got some decisions wrong, ten Hag. He should not have started Rashford on that right-hand side, but he did. Rashford's far superior on the left and he is on the right. He should have started Sancho against Leeds at Old Trafford, but he didn't. But he came on in that game and rescued a point for Man United, Sancho. He scored the equaliser on his Premier League return after nearly 4 months out. And in the game at Elland Road, Sancho started. That was his first league start since September or October. But when Man United beat Leeds on Sunday at Elland Road, it did put Man United up to 2nd in the league. Obviously now we've gone back 3rd because Manchester City beat Aston Villa 3-1. So, for this game against Barcelona on Thursday, as you all know, Martinez is suspended, so he won't play any part. Marcel Sabitzer is suspended. Like I mentioned on my last video, Marcel Sabitzer is open to a permanent Man United move. Man United have got Sabitzer on loan until the end of the season, but he did say there's no option or obligation to buy. The reason we got Sabitzer on loan was because of Christian Eriksen's injury blow. Sabitzer's played around 3 games so far for Man United. You know, he came on against Palace, made his debut for the club. He made his full debut against Leeds at Old Trafford. Should have scored in that game, had like 3 chances, 1 on target. And of course played at Ellen Road on Sunday. Man United got Sabitzer from Bayern Munich. We've got Eriksen out still. Well, he's out until April, early May, so he's definitely not going to be playing any part in this one. Eriksen's out with an ankle injury. Martial's injured. He's been hampered with injuries this season. Anthony's been injured. McTominay has been out with a knock. Van der Beek, he's out for the rest of the season, but he doesn't get in the team anyway. But of course, Ten Hag will be making some changes from the win against Leeds at Ellen Road. But it's going to be interesting to see how he approaches this game against Barcelona. His decision making has got to be right, because this is a top side we're going to be playing. After Barcelona, Man United play Leicester in the league. Now, revert back to my last video. I gave you an update on the Qataris. He said Qatar will bid for Man United in its entirety by the end of the week. Emir of Qatar are poised to offer more than $4 billion to buy Manchester United. As you all know, Emir of Qatar wants to own Man United and PSG. Qatar are allowed to bid for Man United after being given the green light by UEFA. Elon Musk apparently is preparing a $4.5 billion bid for Man United. Sir Jim Ratcliffe has been interested in buying the club for quite some time. You know, Sir Jim Ratcliffe is Britain's richest man. He's the chairman of Ineos. The club should be definitely sold by the summer transfer window. Last November, the Glazers announced that the club was up for sale, and since then, we've had a lot of interest. The Glazers have owned Manchester United for 17 years. They bought the club for around $790 million back in 2005. The Glazers have said they want around $5 billion, by the way, or is it $6 billion to sell the club? So anyway guys, that's everything to update you with. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel if you do. Consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless.